Okay, so I absolutely love the reaction request idea we've got today. And it's for an artist who we visited once before on the channel many, many moons ago. We are going to be checking out Will Ramos performing the song Sun//Eater by Lorna Shore, which, if you guys know Will Ramos is Lorna Shore. And we're going to then hear him react as the charismatic voice to his own performance. So I'll be reacting to Will Ramos reacting to himself as someone else who happens to also be a reactor. That is several layers of reactionception. It should be a fun time. If you guys don't know, I love heavy metal music, and Lorna Shore, I don't even know if they exist in that category. I think they're like one notch at least above heavy metal. The vocals that Will has are unlike any that I hear out there in the modern metal vocalists, except save for maybe Alex Terrible of Slaughter to Prevail. And maybe there's a handful of other voices I have yet to hear, but man, Will Ramos is insane. So it's going to be really fun to listen to him do this performance. And I know he's also a really funny guy, super down to earth, which may fly directly in the face of a person who's capable of screaming as much as he does. But really, he's just the sweetest guy, and charismatic voice is one of the sweetest YouTubers ever. So this is just going to be a really fun one. Before we jump into it, though, a special thank you to Gundula the Cheeky for the generous donation request and selections today. Now, let's jump into it. And I guess full disclosure, I've already heard this song. This is one of the first Lorna Shore songs
Welcome everybody to
I got exposed to.
Lorna Shore YouTube page. For those of you that haven't been here before, just know this is the first of many vocal covers and other playthroughs from not just me, but everybody else in the band. So if you like what you hear, like, comment, subscribe, you are in the right place. But for now, this is SunEater. Enjoy.
Dude, I don't even know why I bothered to put the captions on. Oh my god, dude. Listening to Lorna Shore never gets old, and I haven't listened to Lorna Shore in quite some time, except for when it ends up shuffling into my gym playlist. It is insane how heavy it is, and the dynamics, even in all of the screaming of Will's vocals. There's a reason why the charismatic voice does great commentary on Will Ramos, because she knows all of the different ins and outs of the human voice far greater than I, because there are distinct differences in some of the voices that he's doing here. It's not just one screaming voice. There are lower growls and subharmonics and higher fry screams, and there's a whole mix of things that go on in a performance like this. I can't label them all correctly. The thing is, when you hear those distinctions and those moments, it's that impressive. But what's crazier, what's even more impressive than even being able to do those individually, is the fact that he's stringing all of them together without losing any breath. He's just going. It's crazy. Good. Even the changing of tempo is just so impressive. Good God, he's not human. Like half the time when he's singing, his voice sounds demonic, and his face is just like neutral. Underrated element of Lorna Shore are the guitarists, their solos. Oh. Touch the sky. They paved the way. This is the pterodactyl. There's no other descriptor. Stop, man. That's too crazy. It's like, gather around, children. Oh, dude, Will. Dude, I am so glad that I decided to do this reaction first thing in the morning, because now I'm wide awake and I have so much of this like giddy energy. I love heavy metal. I love Lorna Shore. I love Will Ramos's voice. Those things just, I think for me, go without saying. But I need to say them because I don't often react to Lorna Shore or Will Ramos on the channel. And you'd hardly believe that this is the kind of music that like I listen to often, especially at the gym. This is like more of a gym kind of a playlist, but I love the heaviness. And this song, interestingly, it doesn't have a lot of obvious melody to it, save except for the motif and the almost like church bell kind of a sound. That's pretty much the main motif, and then everything else is just heavy chugs in the guitar, heavy drumming. And then when you get the actual guitar solo is when you get a sense of where the scale is, and then it's stripped away from you again because Will is the star of the show. And regardless of if he's singing on an intelligible pitch or not, you can hear that he's throwing his voice either really high or really low. The tempo of his cadence, the things that he's saying with the power that he's doing it, to me, that is what makes Will such a standout metal vocalist. And it's so funny because, again, you can contrast his metal vocal voice to when he's just speaking casually, when he's just talking to the camera. He is such a sweet-sounding guy. You would never in a million years expect a spoken voice like his to produce a singing voice, a screaming voice like that. I love it. And I love this version, too. I never heard the one-take vocal performance version. I've always heard the original studio, and what I like particularly about this one is the fact that his vocals are even more pronounced in the mix. At least as I recall, in the studio SunEater, he doesn't get buried in the mix. That would be incorrect to say, but there's more of a obvious blend of his voice and the guitars. Here, his voice very cleanly sits above all of that, and it gives Will more of our focused attention. Let's check out the reaction to the thing, which I will be reacting to the reaction to the thing. This is awesome.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the charismatic voice.
Yep, that's her.
Yes, we are here today. We are going to do one of my favorite bands in the whole world, Lorna Shore, and we're going to do a nice playthrough that our friend Will Ramos, who is not here today, unfortunately,
not here.
We're going to do we're going to break it down. We're just going to break it down and see where we get. So I'm very excited. I wish he was here, but for now, it's just me and Kirk, and we're holding it down. So we're going to be breaking down the song SunEater. This one is a very cool one. I know he uses a lot
is he gonna
of
do
his
the voice
upper
the whole time?
epiglottis folds for this. So this is something that I think a lot of you guys should really take something from. Let's get right into it. Boom. I don't even have my headphones on. Boom.
I mean, he does know the song. He did perform it.
Performed by Will Ramos. Bleh.
Oh, Will Ramos.
Right,
I always say
right.
Ramos.
Welcome everybody to the Lorna Shore YouTube page.
Stop
For those of you that
talking.
haven't been here before, just know this is the first of many
talking.
vocal covers and other playthroughs from not just me, but I hate this already. Like, pink hair. What is going on with the background? Are you in, like, the Matrix or something? I don't know what's going on. Just stop talking.
That is a
Get
cool
right into the
background.
video already. I hate you.
I've seen that background in the his one take of, I think it was Hypnosis by Sleep Token that he covered. I think that was the reaction I did actually a long time ago on the channel. It looks like it's sound studio padding or just like something textured for the wallpaper to like really pop. But if that is like the sound panels, I would love to get some myself. Maybe in black or red though, not white.
Comment, subscribe. You are in the right place. Don't like, comment, or subscribe. But for now, I'm just kidding. Maybe you should because we like to support our friends.
We
This
do.
is SunEater. Enjoy. Ooh. Did you hear that?
I think so.
I don't know if you guys can hear what I just heard, but the way
I just took a look. This was uploaded April 1st, 2024.
that this guy
That's
is able
awesome.
to just move from his lower epiglottic glottises into his the areoepiglottic folds, it's insane. I've never seen anybody be able to do that. Like the lingual tonsils on this are just you can tell they're vibrating with a certain level of compression that makes it so that he could just be super dynamic with it. And I love to see that. So let's keep it going. Let's see where this
I
goes.
can't tell if he's joking about this or if he's like giving a legit analysis.
I'm very excited.
Elizabeth. Get it through my head.
Classic. He sounds like he's got, like, if you can imagine Harry Potter And you know Harry Potter, I love Harry Potter. It's a great movie, one of the best, you know. You know, it's usually Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings kind of person, whatever. Anyway, so Harry Potter and the third one, Prisoner of Azkaban. I can't even remember what they're called, but those
Dementors.
the guardians of Azkaban, they come out.
Dementors.
They're like wraiths, and they just go like, and that's what is going on right here. I could tell because I am a master. Let's keep it going. I will say, Will, for a guy who really, you know, you're trying to care about everything, you forgot the slice in the hair, man. What's going on? You're missing out on something. Something's wrong. I'm just saying. But he looks like he just freaking pushed all the blood to his brain. Look at those freaking veins going on.
Yeah, the veins are popping.
God. Dude, this man's rapping out here. He thinks he's like a rapper or something. I mean, it's just, it's really all in, you know, just curling the tongue. Like, imagine that you had like a dragon fruit, like a whole dragon fruit, you know, whatever. You get the whole fruit, you just full fist, just eat the whole thing. And you just curl the tongue around the dragon fruit, stabbing you, and then letting out the painful wail. That is what is going on here, and that is what I'm talking about. Come on.
I don't know how to do it.
Man straight up didn't get a haircut before this video. What is your problem? One. It's like he's talking about the one aerial epiglottic fold that he has. You could see it if you look really close, right around here. You could see that his folds, it's between the lingual tonsils and the aerial epiglottic folds. There's a crazy vibration. It's vibrating.
So I think this is a legit analysis,
and I could see it happening right here. You could see it happening right here. This is real stuff right here.
This is really cool.
One does it again. How can you touch the sun if you're but a man? That's all I want to know. That's not you. You can't. It is not possible.
It's funny, you know, most of the time people don't talk about the lyrics in Lorna Shore's music because you're just so focused on the harsh vocals. And often, too, it's hard to parse out what the words are on a first listen. Lorna Shore, and oftentimes a lot of heavy metal bands, have amazing lyrics, which go kind of undersold because most people don't hear those lyrics when they're first time listening.
You missed me on that one. That's got to be a J7. Something like that. Like, if you could get all of the notes on, you know, just like, you know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, you know, whatever. And then we get all of them, and then we start categorizing them with a number behind it. This would probably be a J7. I'm going to point it. I'm going to say it's something like that. It's crazy.
Up. It's an interdimensional
you know,
note.
For a vocalist, it's almost impossible. One might even say you can't do a J7. But, you know, it's happening. So that's how we do it out here, I guess. I don't know.
The man's out here inventing notes.
It literally sounds like if you can get, like, imagine you're at Dunkin' Donuts and you get a bunch of munchkins. You love munchkins. Everybody loves munchkins. Like, it's Halloween. You're trying to get munchkins, a whole box of them. And then you get all of them munchkins. You just handful, just firmly grasp all of those munchkins. eat them all at the same time. But then while they're in your mouth, you decide to just do vocals. That is what's going on here. And you could tell because, like, look how sweet this is. Ready? My God. Man loves munchkins.
It's making me hungry now.
Don't buy this man munchkins on tour, please. Unless they have nothing to eat.
You think I should start doing reactions to my own reactions? Oh my God, it's so hard.
Man's hair is so pink in this. Like, I don't get it. I don't see why. What is he trying to prove here? What's he trying to prove? Is it pink, just like, you know, like whatever's going on, like these between the glottis, the pharyngeal, the cryoptic, what is it even called? I have it written here. The arytenoid cartilages, whatever is going on there.
Bro's like teaching us anatomy.
And it matches the hair. Come on.
Oh my God, that's so crazy good.
Oh my God. What is the cricothyroids on this guy must be so swole. Because you can tell that when he does like the little high things, you know, the cricothyroids kind of start to, you know, like dwindle out a little bit, but then when he comes back into those lows,
it's like a new language for me.
Straight up,
trying to understand all of what he's saying.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, bam! And that's where we're at right now. This guy is crazy. But
cricothyroid.
I don't know.
I think I've heard that before.
Still on the fence.
And a thyroid gland.
Man is singing with the singing hole, man. That's crazy. Oh my God. You could tell so when he's doing these omnipotent, you know, like the breath pressure in that, you could tell that it's compressing in a certain way. This way when it comes out, it's just huge.
It's like a cone.
Dude.
Small and then large.
Take it away, my guy. I'm not sold. If this guy right here can't do the guitar solo as vocals, then I'm not fully sold. Just saying. Like, he should be doing one of these.
There's some vocalists who do that. Like Prince, for example, I've heard him do.
He thinks he can play
do that occasionally.
The air guitar, but he can't even the blue. Are you kidding me, dude? You're missing
the vocal
out, dude.
guitar.
I feel like when you cut corners like that,
yeah,
it really goes to show the kind of person you are. A piece of crap. I feel that. He's hot. I'm hot right now. What are the odds? Oh my God. Look at his face right there. It almost looks like this. Hold on, let me try my best Will Ramos facial impression. I don't know. It could be better. I don't know. I'm just saying. Those throat balls are freaking, they gotta be like this. Like you could freaking send it, and if it hit somebody, they would explode because they're so large and just full of mass. And that's what's going on right here. You can tell he's pushing through that, through these things. You can tell he's pushing through the balls, out the singing hole. And just look right there. He's like this. Oh my God.
These tattoos are crazy cool.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks like he's sweating a lot. One thing you gotta do better, Will, here we go. This one really comes from right here. Stop sweating. Easy as that. Man sounds like freaking like a Nazgul, dude. Like some Lord of the Rings,
yeah, Lord of the Rings, right?
freaking ring of power, freaking on the finger, the
Schmeagle.
the apocalypse, freaking horsemen dudes coming out and just going.
The banshees wailing, apocalyptic voices, demons. It's everything.
See, this is what I don't get about these young people. Why do they just go out here? It's like, let's just make cool sounds. You know what? Let's just throw a cool sound in there, you know? Like, maybe it'll be cool, or maybe it'll be bad. But they always just throw them in there, and it's just like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Having a good time, man.
Man, sounds like a pig.
Right. The pig squeals.
Okay, if you look right there, we're gonna rewind that real quick. Man looks like if he put like, this is the munchkin thing I'm talking about. Ready? Munchkins. Halloween. Dunkin' Donuts.
He is not breaking character at all.
Do you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay, we're bringing it back. This one goes out to every single one of you out there.
What's going on? He has a weapon. He has a weapon.
Needless to say, I'm not enthused. But if you listen real close, I hear a little shing. And you know what that means. That means it's party time, baby. Boom. All right. All right, enough of the silly stuff now. Let's get back to the important stuff. The part where you guys learn. Yeah. He sounds like if you get a bunch of just like marbles, okay?
God.
Imagine marbles now. It's always better to just describe things using examples. So imagine you get a marble, you just eat them. Just eat a bunch of marbles, like 20 marbles. You eat them all. And then you try shooting them.
There's a Key and Peele sketch. I don't know if you guys watched that comedy show. There's clips on YouTube available. There's a Key and Peele sketch involving eating marbles. I'm thinking of that right now.
Just eat a bunch of marbles, like 20 marbles. You eat them all. And then you try shooting them out through your freaking nose. That's what I'm hearing right here. Look, listen real close. Ready? I don't even know where this guy gets the time to be even swallowing marbles, but he'd be doing it. That's what it looks like. That's literally what is happening right here. Shout out to you, my guy. Look at that neck sweat. Stop sweating. I don't get it.
It's hot in there.
Yeah, I bet it. I bet. He's got a sweat line. He's got a sweat line.
The comedy is real.
What are you the one of? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. You know, like what are you talking about, dude? He is sweating so much in this. It's crazy. Like between the breath pressure, the aerial epiglottis, the chronocytines, the freaking literally all of these things that are going on, the letters, the numbers after, the J's, the sevens, you put it all together, it's all happening. That is 99% of what this guy does. And sweat. Classic. Man's is sweating.
Yeah, you hear the synths there.
Honestly, I would never listen to this band ever again. Like he does some cool things here and there. Granted, I will give it to you, Will. You got that, but not very good. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my vocal breakdown of this song, this band, SunEater, Will Ramos playthrough vocally performed the band, Lorna Shore. Insane. So if you want to check out some more bad music, check out the rest of what this guy posts. It could be good. Could be bad, but there's only one way to find out, and it's by using your freaking brain. So go in there, listen to that. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll take it from there. Until then, thank you so much for watching. This is The Charismatic Voice. I am Elizabeth, and I will see you all very soon.
Oh, and then the outro, too. That's so funny. I love that video. I love the concept for that video. It is so humorous. It is actually littered with a bunch of factoids and actual breakdown and analysis from him, but like imbued just fully with humor. It's a meta video for sure because A, you probably should know about SunEater. B, you should probably know about Will Ramos. C, you should probably watch reaction videos. And D, you should probably know the Charismatic Voice. And E, you should probably know their collaborations that exist together. I think there's even more levels to this whole thing to unpack, but understanding as much as I do, it actually feels weirdly like full circle for me, because for many of us reactors, like one of the first reactors we ever saw that were inspiring to us was Elizabeth, was the Charismatic Voice. She's such a lovely person, very, very intelligent. She has such a grasp of the human voice and can explain it really well with a lot of earnest emotion. Just like watching her go through reactions and listen to things for the first time is its own joy. And the fact that the timeline exists now where she is friends with Will Ramos and they do content together, never in a million years would I have expected that. But that's the thing. It's like the crossover episode that no one expects, but it works remarkably well. In a different analogy, it's like you have the super theater kid being best friends with like the super like emo kid in school. And, despite the superficial differences, we all get along with our shared love and appreciation of music. That was really fun. I mean, SunEater, like as a song, I just view it as more of like an expression of anger, of human rage, and that's why it fuels my workouts as much as it does. I very rarely pay attention to the particular lyrics in this song, and what I end up focusing on more is always Will's vocal performance and his tempo shifts. Like when he goes from one vocal flow to another, whether it's really fast in one moment, he's kind of like machine gun firing a bunch of syllables out there, and then with melismaticness in mind, he slows down a few of the notes and lets some of those growls persist longer. The variation in that alone, not a lot of metal vocalists attempt to write lyrics in that way and deliver them with unique flow switches, which is also something that I noticed that was different about Will Ramos and his work in Lorna Shore. I would definitely be down to do more reactions like this. So if you're interested, you can request a reaction using the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.